Let me just ask you on this
Yeah.
education issue, which seems to be universal. Peggy, this education disease certainly taking hold in America. For years, Barrington, Rhode Island public schools have been the best in the state. Many parents moved there. They tolerated the higher taxes because of the academic rigour that sets their children up for, amongst other things, receiving academic merit scholarships. But now they've brought in an equity and inclusion agenda, de-levelling universal learning, first implemented in Barrington on the most vulnerable students, those with learning difficulties. Those classes have now been removed under the guise of COVID, and the personalised education plan for children with learning difficulties abolished. But Peggy, they then went to the other end of the educational scale. Honours students have been targeted, and the school announced the days of honours English and social studies are gone. Parents are protesting, saying the move deprives their children of a competitive edge. How universal is this nonsense?
Well, we know it's not happening in Florida, where Governor DeSantis has definitely put his foot down on this. But these blue states that keep going further and further left, it's tragic because not only do the students suffer, I believe that America as a whole suffers. This is our future. These are our future innovators, our creators, the people who are going to make a difference in our world and in our country. And they're being deprived of an education that will create and inspire an opportunity for them to learn and grow and think. There is only a quality of disservice to the students. Everybody is disadvantaged equally in a system that teaches to the middle, and it doesn't address the needs of those who maybe need a little more support or those who need to be advanced in their thinking and challenged. And so it disadvantages the student and it really harms America in the future.
And we've got this stuff here too. One long-time Barrington parent said equity in particular is the code word for bringing high achievers down to equalise outcomes. Equity has become an unhealthy obsession and parents are seeing the impact. Peggy, it sounds like that parent should be in charge of education. I note the Barrington High School's ranking has plummeted to 308 this year. Amongst the top high schools in America, it was 189. Peggy, who in government cares? We're betraying our children. I know Ron DeSantis in Florida does. Who in Washington?
Well, actually, the Democrats think that the children belong to the government. Biden even said at a teacher conference that the children do not belong to the parents when they're in the classroom. Well, the parents strongly disagree. They believe they should be involved in not only what is taught, but what isn't taught. Parents all across this nation want their kids to learn math, science, reading, civics. They don't want lowered standards. They don't want this woke ideology. They want their children to be prepared for college or trade school or the military or the workforce. And none of this prepares any child for a bright future and that is successful and prosperous.
Good on you. Peggy, as always, thank you for your time and thank you for your insights. Instructive stuff. Look forward to catching up next week. There she is, very popular, Peggy Grande in America.